Hello, boring vlogs people. How are you this fine day? Me? I'm just so fantastic. You wouldn't even believe it. Just went out, got some lunch from Wendy's, and then went and did some shopping at Target. Sorry, I got a little too fancy on you all there. Target, When I went to Wendy's, I got what I normally get. I got a double hamburger, whatever. Combo number, it's just like I ordered a number 2, and like the girl she had made me repeat like everything. And I get sometimes, maybe it's loud in there, maybe she can't hear. I talk loud. It's not like I'm whispering into the box or anything, but for some reason she just kept making me repeat like every single thing. And then I was like, oh, and I have one of those keychains for the free Frosty, and she's like, oh, you want to buy it? No, I have one. And normally they always say, oh, okay, well, would you want chocolate or vanilla? She just says, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, chocolate on that. And so, oh, all right. I'm like, what were you just going to assume it was? Like, I don't know. It just seemed like a weird order, sort of. And so then, they give me everything, except I still don't have my drink. And the guy's like, oh, did you get your drink yet? No, I haven't. Oh, okay, well, here you go. Just hands me a drink. I'm like, all right, well, hopefully this is my drink. So then I go and I park in front of Target, because I'm like, I'm going to go there afterwards. Might as well just go park and eat it in the parking lot outside Target. So then I grab everything out, I unwrap my hamburger, and first thing I see is lettuce and tomato. And I always get mine with just ketchup and mustard on it, because frankly I don't like squishy tomatoes and stuff in my hamburger. So I open it up, I see tomatoes and lettuce, and I'm like, oh, what the heck? They didn't just do ketchup and mustard. Whatever, I can take that off. And then I'm like, wait a second. This is a chicken sandwich, not a hamburger. And I was like, oh, God dang it. I was like, do I want to go return it? I'm like, all right, well, let's see what else is in here. If there's like some nasty sauce or something on it that I don't want to eat, then maybe I'll go take it back. But there was just lettuce and tomato, and I took those off. I was like, all right, I'll try a bite of it, and if it's not good, then I'll go and return it. Tried a bite. It was actually pretty good. So I was like, fine, I'll just eat this instead. I won't go back and complain. I got $2 off because I had a coupon anyway on the combo. So even if the chicken sandwich was less expensive, I spent $2 less than I would have anyway. So it's not like I wasted more money or anything. And I still got my free Frosty and everything. So I was like, fine, whatever. Not a big deal. And then, Target was nothing weird. Oh, sort of weird. I was walking, I grabbed like a little 4-pack of drinks here. Those right there. A little 4-pack of just like some flavored water. And then I'm carrying them, and like, first they all slip out of my hand. I'm like, oh, great, embarrassing. I dropped them on the floor in front of everybody. There wasn't that many people. It wasn't that bad. I'm just kidding. And then, I pick them up, I hold them again, and then just one of them slips out, and I accidentally kick it, and I'm like, okay, now let me set everything down, because I'm carrying this big thing of water, beef jerky, some SpongeBob fruit snacks, just because, I got Spider-Man ones last time, so let's change it up and get SpongeBob, because SpongeBob is pretty awesome also, as well as Spider-Man. So I went with SpongeBob gummies, and what else did I get? Something else. But, so I'm carrying all these things, and I'm like, oh, God. So I have to go set them down, pick up that one bottle, put it back in the little plastic ring thingies that hold them all together, and then I went and checked out. And then, actually, I guess there were some weirder things in Target than I thought. I get up to the check stand, and I go to the one, of course, it's the shortest, because I don't want to be carrying all this stuff for frickin' forever, getting behind a bunch of people with a ton of crap in their carts. So this girl has like 3 bottles of water, and the person in front of her has barely anything also. So I'm like, oh, perfect. And then I look over to the left, and I see, oh, it looks like they're opening another lane. Maybe, they'll come over and be like, oh, do you want to just come get in this lane? But instead, after the girl in front of me already like sets down all her waters and is like almost going to be rung up for it, the girl comes over and practically forces her to come over into the next lane. She's like, oh, ma'am, could you grab your stuff and bring it over to this lane? And the girl's just like sitting there thinking for a second, like, I've already set my stuff down here. Like, do I have to? But just the way the lady at Target said it made it seem like she didn't have a choice in the matter. Like, she had to take her drink her 3 bottles of water and moves to the next lane, so that she picks up her 3 bottles and moves over to the next lane. And I mean, she's finished before she would have been finished in the lane I was still in, but I mean, it was just weird that the lady seemed to force her into the other lane. But I guess she didn't want to take me and make that lady feel like, oh, why didn't she take me? I'm the next in line, blah, 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 blah. So that's probably why they do it that way, but it was still kind of just weird. But yeah, that's my day. I'm excited for tomorrow to go see Brave. I haven't read any more reviews really of people now that it's out. I guess Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is out, but it's got a really low percentage, not really low, but pretty low percentage rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which, you know, I think is a fairly well trusted site. But, I mean, Abe Lincoln just looks kind of fun. It's a president killing vampires with an axe and blowing up trees with an axe. And it's in 3D, which is fun. Woohoo, 3D. And but yeah, that's about it, I guess. I hope if anybody watches these and the Thanks for the View videos, you know, I put up that Thanks for the View video, and it's funny because when it's over 10 minutes long, which is ridiculous, and I can't believe it. I don't know why anybody would want to watch that video because it's over 10 minutes long, and that's just way too long. But I mean, there were a good amount of questions, and I took somebody else's questions, Sean Eshi. I took his questions, and then I recorded them and everything. But then after I saw it was already over 10 minutes, I just edited those out. So, because I just didn't want to make it even longer than it already was. But yeah, so I made that, and it took half an hour to export out of Final Cut. So I was like, oh, this is going to probably take forever to upload to YouTube. So I was in my roommate's room. We were talking about something, I don't know. And so I was like, I'm just going to go in the other room and get it started. I won't bother naming it or putting a description or tags or anything on it. I'll just let it upload, and then probably by the time I go in there next, it'll be close to finished, and I can put the title and the description and everything. But when I get back to my room, it's already done. It already has 1 view and 1 thumbs up. And I was like, oh, geez, that was really fast. So I don't know who the view and the thumbs up was from, because they didn't leave a comment. But, hey, you know, I guess people still watch those videos, which is pretty cool. Hopefully you enjoyed them if you watch it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go now because I'm pulling up to my condo unit right now and I'm about to pull in. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And yeah, so long. Bye-bye. Yeah.